yourself? What keeps you trapped inside? Look at the lies that follow you when you run and hide.
Good morning! Welcome to week 12, I believe it's 12, of King of the Hill. This week is Special League time, 20-star RTA. Today's challenger is Makeitabud, challenging BeatD for the throne. Makeitabud is currently rank 3, Special League RTA. BeatD is rank, I believe, 10 or 11. It's gonna be a close one. Both of them are really confident of winning, by the way. But Makeitabud is a bit nervous, so I'm afraid he might choke. I don't know. I hope he doesn't choke. By the way, this tournament is sponsored by Tao Seafood Asia as well as Come to Us, since we're into week 12 already of the 15 weeks of sponsored tournaments. Game 1. First pick, Makeitabud with Raccoony. So it looks like he's locking in one of the better net 3s so that he can free up space for net 5s further down in the picks. BeatD going with Lapis, free to play hero. Everybody gets a free water magic knight as well as Konamiya, a 2-star monster, to free up space for, I believe, 2 nat 5s later in the picks. Makeitabud going with Triana right now, taking away the pocket pick of BeatD in normal RTA. But is Triana that useful in 20-star RTA? Following up with Iris as well, a very solid pick in 20-star RTA. Is that an Amdot? Yes, I believe it's an Amdot. I can't really tell what is light or dark. I think it's an Amdot. And then a Diana for BeatD. Let me count the stars on BeatD's side as 5, 4, 2, 4. He has the last pick for BeatD can be a nat 5 if he so chooses. Oh wait, it's written right beside it. It's written right beside it, boy! What's the last pick gonna be from Makeitabud? He's running out of time, It's gonna be Okeanos. Looks like a very control-centric comp for Makeitabud with Tableau, Iris with the Dispatch Dance as well as Okeanos. And there's the answer to control with the Fire Monkey. So on BeatD's side, you've got Fire Monkey anti-stuns, you've got Konamiya with the cleanses, you've got Amdot cutting in between to try and disrupt the stun combo of Makeitabud, as well as Lapis with the Disperse stuns. Who's gonna make it out of game 1? Who's gonna prevail? I don't know from the draft, to be honest. I'm not really experienced. I don't know who has a better draft, but I think BeatD, if he gets a couple resistances off, he's gonna nail this, right? Makeitabud needs to be able to keep him locked down forever. But is it possible? I mean, there is no armor break on Bud's side. There is no burst damage. So how long can you upkeep this control? We're about to find out. Okeanos gets turn 1. Who's he gonna try and reset here? Or is it gonna be Diana? Nope, goes for Konamiya, so that takes away the cleanse. That takes away the cleanse from Kona. Desert Wind doesn't get this burst, that gets the attack reduction, however. Kona here gets the stun. Oh boy! Gets the stun Iris. Are you gonna cleanse Iris so that Iris can move? Yes. Cleanses Iris, frees up the stun. Iris turn to move. Is she gonna get this burst? And goes for the silence onto Diana, so Diana can't go into human form for the burst damage. So right now, I think he's done what he needs to do, but how are you gonna follow this up? Are you able to consistently lock down that Kona? Oh boy, a clutch stun from Diana. That means Iris can follow up with this burst down next turn, but Raccoony cleanses that, of course. I mean, there's sustain on Bud's side as well, but however, there is armor break from Lapis, right? Lapis has armor break, if I remember correctly. So there is, more damage potential from the side of BeatD as compared to the side of Bud. This one's gonna go the distance. It's gonna go the distance, right? Konamiya is gonna be able to research himself. Oh my god, Violent Proc out of stun right there. So Diana's gonna be able to go to human form and do Inevitable Wound if he so chooses to. And there it is, onto Triana. But it's not gonna be a lethal damage right now at this point in time. Reset onto Diana. This way Diana can't go back to unicorn form. That means Diana's gonna be a squishy target. This is the chance to burst Diana down if she doesn't proc a violent retrieve magic right here. Gonna be able to reduce attack bar as well as get a stun onto Rakuni. Return stun from Iris, stunning Konamiya, stopping her from doing the cleanse. Oki needs to reset. Is he gonna reset Konamiya? Oh my god, triple despair stun from Lapis. Who's the real Magic Knight now? But additional turn from Triana. Gonna be able to cleanse one target here. Who are you gonna cleanse? I think cleanse is Iris right there, so Iris can get a move on. Iris needs to silence this Diana though, otherwise she's gonna go back to unicorn form. Oh, already back to unicorn form. Too late for the silence. Then do you silence Konamiya to stop him from healing? That's the play, right? Isn't that the play? No, tries to go for a despair stun. Unfortunately, doesn't get a single stun. 25% times 4 is a lie. Doesn't get a stun right here. BeatD, however. Imagine if right here he gets another stun from this Diana and Lapis gets another 3-man stun or something like that. Oh, that would tilt Bud though. That would be tilting for him. Strips the immunity away from Triana, gets an additional turn from his Diana, back to unicorn from if he gets a stun right here. Doesn't get the stun. Lapis turn to go. Magic shot, gets the armor break. Is he gonna get? He gets a triple armor break, double despair stun. This is bad news. This is really bad. But additional turn from Triana. Do you have to cleanse? Do you have to cleanse? No, you don't have to cleanse. But sleeps onto Amdor as well. That is fortunate. But however, right here, who are you gonna silence? Is it gonna be Konamiya? There's the silence of the Konamiya, so no research, no cleanse. But 3 people have armor break right now and doesn't win. That's double despair stun. Oh, the stuns. Another stun. 3 people stunned up on the side of Bud and Diana. Violence out of stun into, oh my god, the human form bursting down Triana. Oh, this is so tilting. This is so tilting from Bud right now. Triana's about to drop. I mean, if you look at the teams, you'd think that Bud has more control, right? He has Oki with the stuns, Iris with the... Oh my god. Game 1 goes the way of BeatD. Game 2, first pick, Makeitabud goes with Rakuni again. Goes with Rakuni again. Again, the same pick from BeatD, going with the Lapis. I think that it was a fairly even draft right there. It was more a matter of who had the better stuns, the more clutch stuns right there. I don't think that Makeitabud made any mistake in that way. But right now, Bud is going for a 3-star and a 2-star pick and a 4-star pick. Is that being inefficient? Because he could have picked 3 nat 5s at the end. But he chose Tableau, which means that at the end of the draft, he's gonna have 19 stars out of 20, whereas BeatD likely gonna fill up all 20 stars right here, starting with 2 nat 4 picks. What's gonna be his next picks? Is he gonna go with the Triana, or is he gonna pick a nat 5 right here? There we go. There's the Diana. Is Diana the key to victory in 20-star RTA? Diana as well as Fire Monkey again. This Fire Monkey from previous week's King of the Hill, with some clutch violent procs, so we know this Fire Monkey is on violent. Tessarion being picked up by Bud over here. What's the last pick gonna be? Do you go with Oki again? Or do you go with some form of immunity, considering they're only stripped? No, goes with another 4-star. That means he's running a total of 18 stars this draft versus the full 20 stars of BeatD. However, one of the stars can be banned out. One of the nat 5s can be banned out. It's likely going to be the Fire Monkey. Likely going to be the Fire Monkey or Diana. It's definitely not going to be one of the nat 4s or nat 3s. If you're Makeitabud, right? You're going to ban out one of those nat 5s over there that can, especially. But I mean, if you're running Tessarion, maybe you think you can let the Fire Monkey through because you can Oblivion him, right? You can Oblivion him. Oh my god, did I just what did I do? Why did he switch to Tessarion? Was it me? Did I jinx it for Bud? Anyway, Tessarion's being banned out from BeatD, and Makeitabud bans out, of all people, bans out Lapis. So now he's up against a Fire Monkey, which he has no way of controlling because Tessarion is banned out. So I think BeatD has the advantage here. He has 2 Nat 5s that can't be touched, I mean, you can't control the Fire Monkey, no way. And you don't have the damage to kill the Fire Monkey either. Not enough damage. Desert Wind gets double slow procs, counter from Iris, but no stun right there, I believe. Diana puts the shield on, gets the stun onto Iris. Onto Iris, oh boy. But Rakuni cleanses that, of course. Are you gonna give it to Tablo right now? Or are you gonna give it to Iris? Are you going for silence right here? Who do you silence up? Do you silence up Diana or do you silence up the monkey? Goes for the silence onto Diana, so Diana can go back to human form for inevitable wound. Return dies right here, reducing the attack bar. But all of them are so fast, plus the slow debuff of Konamiya, that really isn't gonna matter. This pressed onto Diana. But like I said, you can't stun the monkey. When this monkey gets a move, it's gonna have 4 or 5 stacks on him. Because of the AoE, right? Because of the AoE from Iris that you can't really control. Research for Tablo. This is the one chance to land armor break right here. Because Tablo's the only armor breaker, but the Fire Monkey is about to stun. No, gets the armor break, doesn't proc a violent though. A Lucky 7 gets a 3-man stun, but again, you can't stun the monkey. So that's gonna be a problem. That's gonna be in your face, and the entire game, this monkey that cannot be controlled. Do you continue focusing onto Diana right here? Yes, that seems to be the plan. Unable to roll a 5 for the armor break, unfortunately. Do you give research? You don't have research. Tries to stun Amdwat right here. Doesn't get the stun as well. Iris turn to move. That's gonna be 1 more stack for the monkey. 1 more stack for me. No, actually has the silence. Okay. So silences Diana, not giving her the chance to go to human form for inevitable wound. This Fire Monkey though doesn't have armor break this turn, has the default attack. Is she gonna get a stun right here? Gets the stun onto Iris, but immediately cleansed by Rakuni. I would say that Bud's team is pretty well tuned. Finally landing an armor break, and Diana unable to shake away the armor break because she can't go to human form. Research onto Tablo. Is Tablo the burst damage unit right here? Diana is almost at half HP. Almost, now it's at 50%. But we're looking at a monkey which has about 10 stacks, and he has armor break this turn. No, well, next turn. And if he violence after the armor break, that's going to be 1 dead unit immediately. Gets an armor break right here, rolls a 5. That's his chance to burst down this Diana. Nice counter and a stun from Iris right there. It looks as though Bud is making some headway into taking down Diana. Clutch stun again from Konamiya onto Amdot. But there still lies the problem. Oh, violent on a stun from Diana! She's gonna go back to human form right now, is she? This Diana has been doing these violent stunts even from last game. And right now, do you give attack bar to Tablo for return dice? No, gives it to Iris. Do you silence? Goes for Diana, okay. But then, Fire Monkey. Oh my god, additional turn out of stun into attack buff. Do you do return dice? You have to do return dice. If you don't do it, Fire Monkey right here is gonna just kill. Fire Monkey is just gonna kill Tablo. Oh boy. Bud is threading the thin line right here. Amdwat's turn to go. Does he have the AoE, or is he gonna single target? Single target onto Tablo, reduces attack bar. Strips away attack bar, full strip from Iris. That's pretty good, but this monkey has 10 stacks, my friends. 10 stacks. So even if he lands a stun here, he lands a stun here from Tablo. But this monkey is gonna go. Oh, 13,000 doesn't proc a violent, fortunately for Bud right there. If the monkey proc the violent right there, that will be the end of Tablo. But even then, additional turn from Tablo here, that's pretty fortunate. Another additional turn, rolls double 3s. And that's gonna be able to finish off Diana, but Amdot's turn to go right now and gonna do the AoE for sure. He still doesn't have it. Okay. So Tablo gets to live 1 more turn. With the slow debuff for the monkey, that's really good. Because the monkey, although he can't be stunned, you can manipulate Fire Monkey's attack bar by putting slow debuff on him. But are you able to kill this monkey? Eventually, right? This monkey, can he solo everything here? Return dice again. Yeah. reducing attack buff Fire Monkey to 0 with the slow debuff. It's going to take a while for him to get rid of it, and Raccoon is going to be able to clear away the stun debuff onto Tablo. Gets an additional turn right here. Gives attack bar to Iris. Are you going to silence one of them? Perhaps Amdwat? Or just trying to go for the stun? Gets the double stun onto Amdwat and Colleen. Trying to land armor break. Rose gets an additional turn from Tablo right here. Rose double twos another additional turn. This Tablo is doing it. 3 and 2, no armor break. Unfortunately, no armor break. You're going to silence this Amdwat, am I right? Or silence the monkey so that he cannot armor break. Silence onto monkey, that's 10 stacks, but this Iris did some pretty good damage to the fire monkey. There was some pretty good damage from Iris onto fire monkey, right? So it's actually possible at this point of time in the game to burst down the fire monkey. As long as you can keep him controlled by, even though you can't stun him, to stop him from moving with attack bar reduction from Tablo. But this is one chance now. The Fire Monkey is going to move. 8,000 doesn't proc a violent. Whoa, Bud is clenching his butt cheeks right now. Because anytime this Fire Monkey procs a violent, it's going to be one unit that's dead. But right now, it looks in the favor of Bud because it's a 4v2. And he's starting to focus this Fire Monkey. He is so close to death with the slow debuff. He's not getting a turn. Doesn't get an armor break. But so close with the glancing debuff. It's not really possible for him to burst down any target. Rolls a 5, gets armor break. That's it for the Fire Monkey. We're going. It's a tie. It's a tie. 1-1. Please ignore the scoreboard. I'm going to delete it actually. Game 3. First pick BeatD takes away Raccoony from Makeitabud. I'm the one as the answer from Bud right here. What's going to be the second pick? Is it going to be the Konamiya? Or oh, they're digging into each other's pockets right now. You take my monsters, I take your monsters. So Lapis being picked up with Amdwat, Kona Raccoony, one of the best combos in 20-star RTA because 2 monsters, really good monsters, equals 5 stars, which frees up the last 3 slots for 3 nat 5s. And that's what BeatD is going to do, likely. But again, going for sort of like a full nat 4 lineup, not going with any 5 stars. Lapis and Iris. Oh, Leo! Interesting! Is he gonna do it? I hope he does it. Please do it. I want to see those torrents. Please do it. Okay, Fire Monkey Leo. 3 nat 5s on the side of BeatD. Versus full 4-star lineup from Makeitabud. Because he only has 4 stars left. Who do you ban out as Bud right here? I mean, Leo is going to mess up your combination. And then the Fire Monkey with Kona over there is going to hit so hard, 10 stacks, right? Fire Lich is the pick for Makeitabud? Interesting. I'm kind of liking this leak right now. We get to see Fire Lich. Okay. Can Fire Lich deal with that Fire Monkey though? I mean, I really don't know. Like, you know, in the normal RTA, you sort of can tell who's ahead in the draft. But in 4-star RTA, it's a bit confusing. Okay, so obviously in terms of speed, Makeitabud overall has more because he's running the speed leader Tablo, as well as, you know, generally all the units on Bud's side are runed usually really fast, right? They're not really runed for damage. There is damage potential though on Bud's side because there's armor break from Lapis, right, into the Fire Religious Burst. But again, so he silences Kona, but with the way Raccoony works, Raccoony is going to cleanse Kona unless you do return dice right now. Okay, with the slow debuff on Kona and Diana, it's going to be some time before they even move. You gotta do damage to Raccoony right here so that Raccoony doesn't cleanse, right? Lapis here is going to go with the armor break for sure, or retrieve magic. Which is he going to go with? Retrieve magic, going to get some attack power reduction. This get the stun onto Raccoony. But not much damage is being done right now, right? Whenever there's a Raccoony, it becomes a little tricky. Because if you focus a single target, what's going to happen is that Raccoony is just going to cleanse it with the passive. Armor break though, now onto Fire Monkey, still a chance to do some damage. Didn't do much damage, in fact gave not quite enough. I would say not quite enough. And then this monkey, Fire Monkey has stacks right now. Fire Monkey 1 doesn't get a violent progress. 10,000 without armor break. If there is armor break on that Fire Monkey, that's going to immediately snipe a unit right there. Diana going to be able to switch to human form, take away the slow debuff. Try to chunk Iris down. It looks as if it's going for Iris. No, going for Lapis. Gets countered. Gets countered. No procs from the Fire Lich yet, though. I'm looking forward to the procs from the Fire Lich. I want to see what can happen. Tries to armor break Diana, but Diana's going to be able to go back to unicorn form and self-cleanse away all those debuffs. Right, that's the beauty of the unicorn. Self-cleansing 3 turns. It's tricky right now. Who do you go for? Continue focusing Diana. Gets the stun onto Diana. But the moment Rakuni gets a full attack bar, she's going to cleanse something. Uh-oh, violent proc from the Fire Monkey. Okay, Fire Lich finally procs something. Finally gets a proc, but unfortunately no target. None of the units on BeatD side has an armor break. Retrieve magic again, reducing attack bar. Tablo needs to roll a 5. That's what Tablo needs to do right now. He's so desperate right now. Tablo, roll a goddamn 5 so that you can get some burst damage with the Fire Lich. Because you look at the HP bars, they're getting lower and lower, and this monkey is getting stronger and stronger. Goes for the armor break, gets it onto Diana. This is the chance right here. This is the chance right here to do some decent damage. Goes for the silence onto Diana, but immediately cleansed by Rakuni. Sinkhole to reduce attack bar. I think got resisted right there. Still trying to roll a 5 onto Diana here. Finally gets a 5, but it's Diana's turn to move back to human form. Back with the cleanse. And then no more armor break. But staying in human form does expose Diana to some burst damage. And she gets stunned up, so she's unable to go back to unicorn form. Fire Lich's turn to move here. Do you go for Diana? But Diana's going to be cleansed right away from Rakuni again. This is Fire Monkey's turn to go. Fire Monkey 1. Oh my lord! That's a huge chunk of damage! Antares is about dead. Lucky 7 gets a 3-man stun. Of course, unable to touch the Fire Monkey. Rolls a 5 onto Diana. If she violence out of stun, you better pray she doesn't. She doesn't. So it's going to be able to... he's going to be able to take down Diana right here, but still, we're looking at Rakuni, Konamiya, to free up this Fire Monkey, to give this Fire Monkey more turns. Can't land the slow debuff. Do you do return dice right here? Do you have it? Yes, you do. Doesn't get the slow though. Doesn't get the slow. Oh wait, return dice doesn't do slow. My bad. Silence onto the Fire Monkey right here. And since Fire Monkey has the most HP, he's not going to be cleansed up by Rakuni. The moment Rakuni gets full attack bar, retrieve magic again to reduce attack bar. Oh, this is so close! Right now, if the Fire Monkey gets a turn, he's got 10 stacks. If he gets a turn, it's going to do a lot of damage. Half of Iris's HP right there. You can't let Rakuni and Kona move. The moment Rakuni and Kona move, it's going to be bad. Unfortunately, doesn't stun anybody. Can Fire Lich kill off this Konamiya before research? Does it? Procs an additional turn right here. Gonna be able to work on this Fire Monkey. Almost killing it. Killing it. He does it. He does it. It's so exciting because I don't know who's gonna win. I don't know who's gonna win. Hunter is the hero right there. Game 4. Makeitabud now leading 2-1. Goes with the Rakuni first pick. Rakuni is just such a solid unit. But so is Kona. Because Kona is only 2 stars. Right? And the way BeatD picks, he always leaves room for 2 or 3 nat 5s in there. That seems to be his strategy. But Makeitabud, however, seems to value, he doesn't really care about 5 stars as long as the team works together. It can be a full 4-star team. It's gonna be Tablo again, but this time, will BeatD let Tablo through? Will he let Tablo through? I mean, Tablo and Antares right there, they did so well in the last game. Triana, oh, here we go. Triana being the 4-star pick for BeatD, leaving the last 2 slots for 5 stars. And Leo again. Excited. But I think Leo's gonna be banned out, right? Because the way Bud's team is, he needs the speed there. He can't afford for one Leo to come in and just, spoil it all for him. So I don't think we're gonna see Leo getting through this pick and ban phase. Okay, being picked up for Makeitabud for a total of 20 out of 20 stars. Oki, however, lost his first game. Is Oki Makeitabud's kryptonite by picking it? I don't know. What's the last pick for BeatD gonna be? Is it still gonna be Fire Monkey? Or is it gonna be Yon Hong? Oh! Oh, it's Yon Hong! And now you've got this problem where you don't want Leo to go through, but then there's Yon Hong! No! Oh, this is a dilemma right here. No way he bans Kona. There is 2 5-stars there that can wreck your plan. There is no way you ban Kona. Right? So Oki being banned out and Leo being banned out, which means Yon Hong is gonna be free to do what's that spell called? That bullshit spell. Charge Vitality, yeah. Because if you silence Yon Hong and try to work on the Raccoon, he cleanses that. I mean Kona can cleanse that, right? Anyway, Irish turn 1. Do you do silence here? Who do you silence if you silence anyway? Doesn't go for the silence, tries to go for the stun, gets the stun onto Yon Hong, but Triana is gonna be able to do immunity right there, if she so chooses to. Do you do return dice? Goes for unlucky 7, hope for stun. Doesn't get a stun, full resistance, but gets a violent proc though. Gets a violent proc. He rolled the stun but couldn't get the stun because of the resistance on the side of BeatD. No one got stunned up. It's gonna go the distance, this one, because there's no real burst damage on BeatD's side, but he has a lot of tenacity, right? A lot of heals, a lot of cleanse on the side of BeatD, so it's gonna be really hard for Bud to work through BeatD's lineup. However, he does land an armor break into a unlucky 7, but doesn't get the stun onto Kona, so Kona is gonna be able to cleanse that, no problem. Additional turn out of stun from Yon Hong. Here we go again. Charge Vitality into Amdot, gonna be able to do the AoE, I believe, if he has it. There's a lot of attack bar though on the side of BeatD, right? Between Charge Vitality, between Research, as well as the passive gain of attack bar by Amdot. So he's gonna be able to get a lot of turns. It is up to these revenge, these stun procs. Can you get a stun? Because it appears that there's a lot of resistance on the side of BeatD. However, the spare stuns go through resistance checks. So he's gonna be able to he's gonna have to rely on those despair stuns in order to lock this team down. Retrieve magic. Do you get a stun? He gets the attack bar reduction. Gets the attack bar reduction. Gets the stun onto Konamiya. Iris has the chance now to silence something if she so desires to. Goes for the silence onto Triana, stopping the immunity from being casted. The Zerd Wind, however, puts a slow debuff on pretty much everybody. Trying to land armor break with tablet doesn't roll the same number, doesn't get additional turn, doesn't get the armor break either. This burst stun from Amdot onto Lapis. It's gonna be a while. We're gonna be here for a while. Can you stun up? Can you stun? You see, this is the only way to lock them down, by this spare stun. Gets the stun on Kona, gets down Triana and Yon Hong. So game 1's RNG that BeatD had seems to be going the way of Bud now. Oh no, I jinxed it. Violent out of stun from Yon Hong. Gonna have charge vitality for sure. It's always up. Don't ever for once in the match think, oh, Yon Hong, I don't think she has it. No, she always has it. Yon Hong always has charge vitality up. Okay? Don't ever think that she doesn't. She always has it. Counter from Lapis, but violent proc. Oh my lord, that's some really good damage from Yon Hong. No armor break, but look at Lapis, half HP. No additional turn being procced here by Tableau. This Lapis is going down and she's going down fast. Magic shot, glancing debuff, doesn't get a single armor break, does get this first shot onto Yon Hong. But does it matter? Does it matter? She's gonna violent out of stun, is she? Is she gonna do it again? I don't wanna jinx it. Ah! Oh shit! I jinxed it! I jinxed it! No! Oh no! This first stun from Amdot! Oh boy. Oh no, the pendulum of RNG has swung and it's back in BeatD's favor. The stunts, everything, it's going back in his favor. I don't know who's gonna win this now, but it definitely looks like in BeatD's favor. There's the clans from Konami. Okay, Lapis is out of the picture. Another additional turn by Yon Hong. I think BeatD has found the key. Right? The way this match is, the draft has gone on. BeatD has found the key to deal with Bud. Pick a Leo and then pick a Yon Hong. Yon Hong is so strong on her own. And then Leo messes up everything that Bud uses. So what do you do if you're Bud? What is your counter to this? How do you play around Yon Hong or Leo? Because those two are gonna be in the draft. Next game, I bet you they will. Okay. I mean, it's still not over. There is always Tableau that can go crazy. There's always Tableau that can go crazy. And you never know what this pair stunts can do. But the way it is, with all this attack bar gain from BeatD, there's going to be so much immunity, so many turns in between them. Oh, the stun from Konami as well. Right now, I think Bud needs to think real hard about how he wants to approach the next fight. Because these units are going to be there. And I don't think Bud has Yon Hong. He only has one LG Net 5 that he recently pulled, which is a Light Phoenix. So, he can't take Yon Hong away from that. So we're tied. We're tied in game 4, 2 apiece. Game 5, first pick, Bud goes with Raccoony again. BeatD going with Kona Amdwat. I think the first picks are pretty much fixed and locked in by this point. It's gonna be between Raccoony, Kona, Amdwat. So what happens next is what decides the outcome of the match. How do you deal with Leo? And how do you deal with Yon Hong? Because Yon Hong is always gonna consistently get those procs. We've seen it too many times to even doubt her potential. It's gonna be Leo. I don't believe it's gonna be Yon Hong or Leo. It's one of those. Right here. I don't believe he's gonna switch it up. Because if you switch it up, you face a potential loss. Right? It's Leo. Last pick Yon Hong. We know it. It's gonna be. So, Bud has to draft against this Leo. Or find a way to deal with that Yon Hong. He has 2 Net 5s to use, but he goes with the Fire Lich. He has 2 Net 5s, he has 10 stars total. But he goes with the Fire Lich. Or does he? No. He has 9 stars. My bad. So he ends up with Iris last pick, totaling 19 out of 20 stars. And it's gonna be a 5-star pick for BeatD right here. The last pick has got to be Yon Hong. Or Mo Long. No, Yon Hong. It's gonna be Yon Hong. I don't see any other pick here. I mean, by all means, surprise me. Please surprise me. Oh! He goes with Laika! Okay! So do you let Laika through? I mean, Laika's gonna hit so hard! Because you don't want Leo to be in there, right? Leo's gonna mess up your combo. Of course, Leo being banned, and Tableau banned out by the side of BeatD. So the armor break is gonna come from Lapis. But he has to lock down 2 units on Bud's side. He needs to stop immunity from being casted from Triana, as well as stop Kona Mia from cleansing. Not to mention Kona's research into Laika's justice. It's gonna hurt real bad. Iris turn 1. Do you get a lucky despair stun? Goes for the silence onto Amdwat. Okay. So Amdwat's gonna move now. Doesn't get an attack bar reduction. Raccoony's turn to go. Probably gives attack bar to Iris. Hopefully she can get a despair stun here. That's the play. Gets the double stun onto Kona and Triana. That's pretty big. Okay, but But Laika has full attack bar. Laika's about to move unless he gets dispatched done by Lapis. He's gonna get a move here and he's gonna deal a lot of damage. Lapis doesn't choose to do anything though. No armor break, no retrieve magic, just a default attack. Why though? I mean, I don't understand. Laika's turn to go. It's gonna be a justice right here. Who is it gonna hit? No, doesn't go for justice. Goes for default attack. Okay. 3 men stunned up. This Triana's turn though. Triana's gonna move. Triana's gonna be able to cleanse a target right here as well as cast immunity. Cleanses Laika. Okay. And the Bud is trying to work on corner, trying to get a slower stun there. Silence onto Amduat again. Alright. But then there's two people with immunity on the side of BeatD. Attack bar reduction and dispatch down to Kona, but of course Raccoon is going to be able to give attack bar to. No, goes for the default attack. Then now you've got Laika gonna do some damage right here for sure. Probably goes onto the Fire Lich, but procs the Fire Lich Antares passive comes into play right here. It procs. Who's he gonna target? Goes onto Amdo. That's some pretty good damage, to be honest. With Triana's cleanse being on cooldown. Gets the sleep though. Gets the sleep onto Iris. And Raccoon is not gonna be able to cleanse Iris. Because Antares is the one that's low HP, but Sinkhole's gonna leech some HP for Antares. Does he get full HP? He gets full HP, so but Iris moves before Raccoon, so therefore doesn't get the advantage of the attack bar and being cleansed by Raccoon. And well, Amdot's at half HP. Oh, counter into 3-man stun by Butt! And attack bar! Attack buff onto Antares right here. He's gonna be able to do some serious damage. And an additional turn as well. Is he gonna do Sinkhole? Or is he gonna continue focusing? Oh, switches target to Laika. Okay, switches target to Laika. Sinkhole right here. Every time someone comes out of stun, Anders has a chance to proc the additional turn. Everyone's so low on the side of BeatD. Triana's passive is about to kick in. But do you need to silence Triana first? Because when her passive kicks in, Triana's gonna be able to do the cleanse into immunity. So do you need to put a silence onto Triana first? So she cannot heal. There's the attack bar to Iris. Are you gonna silence Triana? No! Wait a minute, what happened there? Oh, double attacks! 2 hits! So it kills Laika, even though it procs Triana's passive. So Laika, the damage dealer, is out of the picture. And I don't think BeatD has a way back into this. Not with Antares at full HP. Sure, you got research right now. Sure, you got a cleanse right now. You can buy some time. But there's also sustain on Bud's side. Right? There's also sustain on Bud's side. So I think it's looking very much in favor of Bud right here. As the game goes on, that Fire Lich is going to hit harder and harder. And the one time he gets an attack buff, it's going to be one unit that's going to be dead. Double Magic Knights versus double Dragon Knight drop. Okay. Yeah, but someone says Bud has 4 healers. Wait a minute, let me think. Oh yeah, every one of Bud's units this heal. Raccoon heals, Magic Knights retrieve magic heals, Antares Sinkhole heals himself, and Iris heals. That's right. There's Triana's passive kicking in again. Gonna be able to healing music and sustain this Amdot a bit more. There's attack bar from Kona to try and reduce the cooldown on Triana's passive. You try to burst down this Amdot with Magic Surge. Oh, just a bit more! But Lapis' turn to go, and that's gonna be able to finish off Amdot. And now, there really is not much damage left on the side of BeatD. I mean, I've seen Konas work some crazy magic in my time. But I don't think it's gonna work against this team that has Raccoon there to constantly cleanse those stuns, constantly cleanse those sleeps. And so, we have Bud taking game 5, taking the lead 3-2. Game 6. Oh, Lapis Kona being picked up by BeatD against the first pick Raccoon of Bud. And of course, it's gonna be Amdot as one of the pocket picks for Bud. But, I mean, we're gonna see Leo Yonho. I don't think they're It's a winning formula for him. I don't think he's gonna switch it up. I don't think he's gonna play with Leica again. We've got 14 stars inside of BeatD. It's gonna be a net for Triana likely. And then Leo Yeonhong likely. Right? So Triana is the 4-star as I predicted. Probably gonna be a Leo right here or Yeonhong right away. There's the Yeonhong pick. So Makeitabud, it's really tricky now because he was smart enough to pick Yeonhong in this wave of picks instead of the last pick. So right now, you don't know if BeatD's gonna go Leo or not. You can't really draft against Leo because it could be something else. It's a 5-star. Can you let Leo through? Can Leo be let through? While maintaining a tableau drop, can you let Leo through? Is it feasible? With your team revolving so much around speed, is it feasible to let Leo through? No, it's not Leo! It's Mo Long! Okay. I mean, that's a gamble, isn't it? I mean, Mo Long is strong. Are you gonna ban Mo Long, but is it decided? I mean, Yeonhong. Yeonhong. Do you want to mess around with Yeonhong? No, you don't. So Yeonhong being banned out from Butt and Oki banned out from BeatD. I don't know who it favors. God help me. I don't know who it favors the draft. I mean, it's a strong pick, right? Mo Long is still a strong pick. I don't know who it favors. It depends who gets turn 1. Iris gets turn 1. Oh, gonna be able to silence. Gonna be able to silence this. Oh, no, doesn't go for it. Doesn't go for it because Rakuni follows up right away. He tried to go for the strip. Are you gonna silence, right? Who do you silence though? You don't get a stun, right? He was trying to go for the strip and stun by Tableau, but it didn't happen. Goes for the silence onto Kona. Okay. They should win. Doesn't get a dispatch stun onto the key target. Of course he stuns Lapis, but then now immunity is being casted, right? Immunity is being casted by Triana. And this Molo's going to do Dragon Dance right now and potentially get a 4-man stun. Or straight up Reckless Assault. Do you think he's going to do it? Straight up? Straight up does Reckless Assault onto Iris. Into the Lapis Nuke Retrieve Magic. Does he get a dispatch stun? Doesn't get a dispatch stun, however reduce attack bar. Amdot's turn to move. Can you save Iris? I mean, the moment Rakuni moves, he heals Iris. The moment Iris moves, she heals herself. Unable to strip immunity from Triana, but it doesn't matter because Triana already used healing music. So she can't do immunity anymore. Plus Kona is silenced up. So this is the one chance right here to try and lock them down. Can you get some dispatch stuns right here? Gets a dispatch stun onto Lapis again. Not stunning Mo Long. Not stunning Kona Mia. Do you get a dispatch stun onto Mo Long? Doesn't get it, so Dragon Dance incoming right now. Stunning up 3 targets out of 4. Leaving only Amdot unstunned. And Amdot doesn't have the AoE right now. So in terms of control, it looks very much in the favor of BD+. Next turn, Triana is going to be able to cleanse. Desert Queen gets double stuns onto Triana and Lapis. Iris turn to go. Do you get a stun as Iris right here? Silences on Kona. So right now, Mo Long is exposed. He is low. The only thing saving him is going to be the passive of Triana. Iris turn to move. Stuns up Mo Long. Everyone has a debuff on the side of BD. Kona silence up. Triana stand up. Well, not anymore. Trying to burst down. Mo Long gets an additional turn. And Lucky 7 rolls a stun. And gets an additional turn. Rolls double 6s. Additional turn again. This Tableau is the hero. And then, he lands armor break. He lands armor break. Gets the chance to burst down this Mo Long. But if you do it right now, you need a multi-hit. You need a multi-hit to burst down Mo Long. Otherwise, Triana's passive kicks in. Otherwise, Triana's passive. Oh, Violent now stunned by Mo Long. Does he have Dragon Dance? He doesn't have Dragon Dance. You need a multi-hit to kill Mo Long because otherwise Triana's going to get the additional turn into healing music. Right? You need a multi-hit. Tableau has a multi-hit. Can Tableau's multi-hit finish Molong? Yes or no? Or do you wait for Iris's multi-hit? Because Iris, Magic Surge, that's enough damage, and that's going to kill Molong, and Molong's out of the picture. That's the damage. That's all the damage out the window, the major damage out the window for BeatD. It's all in the hands of Lapis right now for BeatD. Can Lapis do enough damage to take down Raccoony and Iris? These two guys that are healing up? I don't think so. I don't think so. Because, well, I mean, this Lapis is on despair. You don't expect crazy procs from her. 3-man stun. That's going to help a little. But Unlucky 7 answering right away, stunning him Lapis. And because Lapis is despair, you're not going to see a proc out of that stun. Plus the slow debuff on top of a disc pressure onto Konamiya. This is looking really grim for BeatD now. Really, really grim. I guess there is a reason why Makeitabud is currently ranked 3 in 20-star RTA. Dude knows what he's doing. Dude knows what he's doing. I'm still thinking back though back to the draft. Wouldn't it have been better to maintain the Leo in there? Or was Leo just a ruse all along? Was Leo just a mess with Makeitabud's head and actually wouldn't work? We'll never know because Leo was never let through. Alright, so I don't know about the Molong pick, the last one. Anyway, congratulations to Makeitabud taking over the throne this week, week 12, winning the series in 6 games, 4-2. Whether or not next week will still be Special League RTA, you guys let me know in the comments below. Because I'm quite excited for 4-star RTA. I don't know who's gonna win. Because it's... You don't know, Tablo can go crazy. You don't really understand the meta and the drafts because it's 4-star in a moment. And then suddenly, 5 stars come in. Like Leo, Yeonhong, and then what? How do you counter it? You know? And this was probably one of my favorite games thus far. One of my favorite games thus far. Again, a good game to Makeitabud, and thank you to BeatD for fighting in the last couple of weeks as well. That's it. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Hero.